This unique combination unit is made by L&T Restaurant Equipment in New York City. It's part of our custom series. It combines many different elements in one versatile unit in a small space. On this side, we have a traditional wok burner, done non-traditionally by L&T. It's solid ductile iron, which means it's virtually indestructible. It has a standard 13-jet burner, a 16-jet burner in it, but that's not standard, because our unit with this solid ductile iron chamber gets much hotter than traditional units, and once it gets going, that extra heat goes into the wok. Additionally, we have our own proprietary design for a port inside that, using convection and conduction, creates more direct heat into the wok and removes all of the pressure from inside this chamber and the smoke and the grease which goes out this chimney, which is unique to L&T Restaurant Equipment and comes standard on all of the conventional wok range burners and chambers. These chambers are available in our units up to 22 inches internal dimension. This is 13 inches, a standard size for stir-frying proteins. Now, in addition to that, there are many different accessories that are available. So after you're finished cooking with your wok, you can move the wok off to one of our wok rests. These are custom and made by L&T and available in virtually all of our units. We also have another kind of rest over here that's not conventional that you can use to rest tools. So they're here right next to the chef. So when they're cooking, they have everything at arm's length. In addition, it could also be used for resting a wok. All the tools, as well as the woks, can rest on one of our 3 stainless steel heavy-duty rails on top of the unit. We also combine this unit with a heavy-duty soup pot that has a spout, so you can overfill it and flush all the starch out if you're cooking noodles or vegetables or proteins in it, so you can always have clean water boiling at hand. Underneath this heavy-duty container that we make ourselves, which weighs at least 10 to 15 pounds, is a high intensity 10-jet soup pot burner, which allows this to maintain a constant boil no matter what you throw in it. You could throw noodles in it directly out of the refrigerator and it still boils hard, cooking them instantly, virtually. Now, going down to this part of the unit, we also added a custom-made noodle boiler unit. So you can turn this unit also as a ramen station or udon station, or it can be used for any kind of traditional Chinese noodles, lo mein, or any kind of noodle soup. They can be used for vegetables, and this entire pot is one piece and is heavy duty and will last for years. Underneath this is a super heavy duty burner, and again, this boils non-stop. It never quits. This can be filled by this faucet or this faucet here. The entire table of this multi-purpose custom unit is made of heavy-duty steel, which is between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch thick and weighs a lot. This small unit weighs at least 1,000 pounds. It is heavy-duty and made for the busiest applications and the busiest customers in the industry: hospitality, food service, traditional Chinese, as well as non-traditional American or multi-racial or multi-ethnic cuisines. Down on the end of this unit, you have a standard 2-burner configuration that reaches 30 to 35,000 BTUs per burner, making it very hot. You can cook with a standard pan here. Our wok burners that can be placed here or anywhere, this can be configured with anything in any direction, are 140,000 BTUs for a traditional 16-jet burner, or it can have a lower intensity burner for making just rice or noodles in a stir-fry environment. In a 22-inch size, which is our largest, you would put a traditional 3-ring burner, which has a center control to control the ring on the inside, and it has a separate lever to control the temperature on the outside, so you're keeping heat on the entire surface of a large wok up to 26 inches in diameter without burning the noodles or the rice or whatever you're cooking in there like you would using a high-intensity burner that focuses strictly on the center and the bottom of the wok. This unit can also have a custom cart made. This particular cart has a hook on it, so it stays in place but can still be maneuvered up and down the entire length of the cart of the wok range. Now, in addition to that, it has our patented one-piece trash can here. The unit is special because, unlike other manufacturers, we integrate a spray pipe into the front manifold of the unit, spraying cold water across our heavy stainless steel deck, which serves two purposes. The first one of which is to cool down the deck so it doesn't warp under conditions with all of this gas and heat, which is hundreds and hundreds of degrees. The second purpose, and a very useful one also, washes all of the food and protein particles that come out of the woks or the noodle range or off of here into the rear trough drain, and then it goes down into this trash can before hitting your grease trap or your floor drain. The controls on the wok burner and the soup pot are our own design of heavy-duty lever. No one else in the industry has anything even close to as heavy-duty as this. It is comfortable to hold and easy to hold, even if your hands are greasy, if you're doing it with your hand, or using it in a traditional manner with your knee, as many chefs have been doing for 100 years. It is versatile, it is tough, it is heavy-duty, but it is also very nimble in how it operates. Each particular cooking vessel, whether it's the wok, the soup pot, or the noodle range, has its own faucet, so there's no need to keep multiple faucets running at one time unless it's necessary. In addition, each one of the burners has its own chimney, so that allows the chef to operate comfortably with a lot less heat being forced on them by a unit that doesn't have our patented technology and design. So it's more comfortable, more versatile, and more functional than any other unit on the market. In addition, this size is small by our standards. We can configure this as small or as long as you want. This would be a starting size at about 6 feet for a unit like this, but it can be 13 feet long if it needs to be, and can have larger burners, smaller burners. Any number of other elements can be configured into this custom unit. A char grill, a flat top, any kind of a boiler tank, wok burners of any different size from 13 to 17 or 18 to 20 or even up to 22 inches can be put in at any position in this custom unit. This is a perfect example of L&T Restaurant Equipment's ingenuity, quality, and focus on adaptability to any chef can be comfortable on the unit, and any market can be serviced by this unit. It is heavy duty, it is well designed, and multifunctional. The cart that's attached to this unit can be any width, any length. It can have any number of shelves underneath it, 2 or 3 or none, if that's what the particular chef requires or wants in their type of cooking. The cart can also not have a hook, so it's easy to roll directly from a walk-in refrigerator where you're getting backup, or a stand-up refrigerator, right into the cooking line, so you can operate seamlessly. It can accommodate bottles, it can accommodate inserts, we can make it custom with drop-ins available. It can be any width, any depth, any height that you want. We make all all kinds of other carts to accommodate any chef, any cuisine, and any need, which makes this one of the most versatile units available for any part of your kitchen that can cook any kind of food. It's made by L&T Restaurant Equipment and is available on pandarange.com.
纽约炉头，专业品质，你的厨房定制专家。